a lot of participants today. They are from different countries. So I believe that you all have a great rest, a great food, great lunch. So without further ado, guys, we're a little bit very tight on our schedule. So without further ado, I will invite Gary back to our webinar for our coming session for the following evening in Malaysia. All right. So without further ado, I'll pass the floor to Gary. Gary, over to you.
Hello. Once again, hello everybody. Welcome back. Let me. Okay. So, what did you guys have for breakfast, lunch, or supper? Let me see. What do you guys have? Patricia and Indo. Okay. I hope you all had a good meal. But I hope the meal is not too heavy that you feel, I've learned the secret actually from Tony Robbins. Ever since I went for that one day of UPW and he never had meal. So I remember I only had breakfast, early breakfast, just 2 eggs, bread, a cup of coffee. Then we had nothing until the end, no lunch. I think dinner also we didn't have. We finished the event. I think we had dinner at 12. Not dinner, supper. But that whole day I was really, really alert. Really sharp, alert, full of energy. So again, here is a demonstration of how we were so wrongly programmed. I'm not sure about the Westerners, but I'm very sure our fellow Asians, we are always, eat more, no eat, no energy, eat all your rice, no eat, no energy, eat some more, But little did we know if we, I didn't eat just fruits. Little do we know that the more we eat, our body takes more energy to process those food. The more lethargic we get, the more, we don't tend to have so much sharper. That's why if you follow the Indian yogis and those who are into meditation and spirituality, they very they like minimum food intake. So I guess that's one of the benefit lah. Drink water only, awesome. Anyway, Jeffrey and myself had an amazing lunch, not that heavy, but because this office of ours is just next to my favorite Hokkien restaurant, Southern Hokkien called Pu Tian. So I love enjoying a meal there. So we had a very nice Southern China lunch. Okay, anyway, if you guys are here in KL, give me a buzz, I'll just bring you over, all right? Okay, so before I start the next session, which Jeffrey has mentioned to you, is super powerful. New one skill that if you can master it and do it well, it makes you millions. It has made me millions. It has made Jeffrey millions. Okay, it has made so many people millions. Just one particular skill for passive income bootcamp. Learn this skill. Pass this skill on to your people, share this skill to as many, get your people to do this skill. It will change your life, change your business, change your group. Okay, but before I go into that, I want to talk about something that people in Kangen rarely talk about. So again, I want to say this. I really don't know if anybody really talks like me in Kangen. Because I sometimes I find myself, Kuniko-san will agree, many people, even my friends in Singapore, my partners in Singapore will agree when I go to Singapore. They always tell me this, Gary, nobody talks like you, everybody is a microcluster, alkalinity, alkaline. What is Kangen 9.5? And they make a song out of it, like as if, wow. And then at the end, month end, bank account 0. Ayo. And they're still glorifying this, Kangen 9.5, they make song, party, bank account 0. Party, bank account 0. But come on, guys, come on lah. I mean, again, please don't get me wrong. If you are already doing very well, if you are just like me, wake up every morning, there's $1,000 in your backside without you working, good. by all means, continue what you are doing. Something you are doing is definitely right. Continue. But if you are not, please change lah. Someone Kangen 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, then 0. Come on, man. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is that's the reason why I'm here, because you are different. Yati, thank you. I want to talk about this. Can I ask you all a question? Okay? Can I ask you all a question? Do you think, okay, give me a very honest feedback. Yes, you put a Y, and no, you put an N. So Y is for yes, no is for N. N is for no. Do you think Kangen is high entry or low entry? Entry means to go into Kangen, high or low. Okay, if you say high, give me a yes or no. Is it high or low? Okay, high you put H for me, low you put L for me. Low entry. L. Whoa! Hey, this group has something wrong, man. This group something wrong, man. This group all have been brainwashed by Kangen, man. This is a very okay, got one. Martin Mayoga say H high. Wow. Finally, Martin, you change the course. Okay. Shirley say yes. Yes is what? High or low? Okay, high H and L, Barbara. Okay. Now, you ask me, I will say 2. It's both H and L. Let me tell you what's H. What's high? High, if you talk about water machine. Now, again, let me tell you, I know some of you are so passionate with the product. You love the product so much. You can do nothing but talk about the product. I know you are very passionate. But whether you like it or not, to other people, to outsider, a water machine that costs 5,000 US is high. They don't care lah. It can resurrect the dead also. They think it's high. Okay, you must understand. To the worst perception, because unfortunately, Kangen is not as famous as Rolex. Kangen is not as famous as Mercedes. Kangen is not as famous as your Hermes bag. So when people see a water machine and they say, how much? 5,000. Maybe they don't want to reject you or put you down. They just say, oh, okay. But deep inside, siao one, crazy one. Crazy people need buy this. Must be MLM lah. That's why lah. Must be MLM lah. Scam people some more lah. Actually, it's only 2,000 one. Because MLM lah, scam people sell 5,000 lah. So if you talk about a water machine, it is high. Of course, you all are already trained Kangen expert. That's why you say it's low. Of course, after you justify everything, then it's low. I understand, no need to see doctor, then all the savings. And anyway, you work out 20 years, you make it into a day, it's only $1 a day. It's very cheap. All that, yes, I know. But to a normal person, 5,000 is high. Low. Why is it low? It's low if you turn the other way around. So how do I make it so low that people say, hey, where got such thing so cheap one? Seriously? People actually, after I told everything, wow, Gary, are you sure? No, I don't believe, so cheap, man. Wow, they really use the word cheap. Because I start to show them an investment. When you talk about investment, when this word investment come, you don't believe, you just go outside. You see people playing crypto, forex and all that. Minimum investment 5,000, 8,000, 10,000, 15,000. Nothing one, Nothing one, No certificate also. Certificate maybe give you an e-certificate, bluff one also, scam one also. Nothing, So when you go into the investment market to make money, or you are selling a franchise business where you can make money, anything to do with make money, $5,000 are very cheap. So again, you must see what you talk. So in my case, people ask me, oh, Gary, can I come in with 10 lots or not? 10 lots or 50,000, no big deal. You're still trying to, 5,000. Oh, you so, like as if it cost you a Lamborghini like that. Yeah, seriously, people actually ask me, Gary, can I come in with 10 lots? I put my mother, My account here, my mother account, father account, children, cousin, nephew, grandnephew, grandniece, like that one, no. Yeah, because why? I show them how to make money. What is how to make money? Investment into the program is very cheap. It doesn't matter whether it's 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million. It doesn't matter because it's about making money. The investment will be paid off. Can you see that? Can you see that? One is the person can only see they take out money. And because money is so hard earned for them, so hard earned, they work 20, 30, 50 years of their life. Now you ask them to part away with 5,000 US for a water machine. You know what they tell you? Hello, Jocelyn, I already drink 30 years also I no die. Why you ask me to buy water machine? You say your water so good. You know what? All these funny things. Because they see themselves taking out money. But when you show them how they can make the money, hey, what is 5,000? Put 5,000, get 20,000. Hey, 5,000 very cheap. How can I have more center? If 5,000 I can get 20, wow. 2 center I can make 40. 3 center I can make 80. Wow. You know? So it is same thing. Okay, guys, see. Same product, same company, same plan. Different approach, different talk. So you must again passive income as a Kangen equals passive income. Kangen equals passive income. Passive income you show people the money. Price is no more an issue one, I tell you. Okay, I've been to meetings with my people. I tell you crazy one. Nowadays, that's why I tell you now and many years ago is different. Now when I talk to people, minimum minimum 20 machine, I talk to them. You don't have anything more than 20 machine, you talk to my people. Why talk to Gary Khan? Gary Khan cannot spend time talk 1, 2 machine. You want to talk to me 20 machine, but I show you how to make millions. Millions. Everybody want passive income some more. Okay? So you must understand the way we present. So just now I got a friend of mine, I think is from UK. Faraj, are you here? Faraj, Malay? Yeah, I can see you. Awesome, now I can see you in picture. That day you messaged me, I was still cycling in Cameron Highland. I was teaching my kids how to ride a bike in Cameron Highland when you messaged me. So Faraj, I mean, I'm so happy you sent me that message that you got so much idea, you are inspired, and now you actually went into, hey guys, let's all give Faraj a big round of applause. He actually immediately when I told him to search on Google on the MLM thing, he went to do it. No, this guy, actually I tell you, Faraj, you'll be successful sooner or later. It's either sooner or later, but the success is there. Trust me, brother. Okay, you are there already. So he went to look for it, and then he asked me, should he put the amount to, okay. So you must understand, guys, listen. I always like to say this. If you are selling a Kangen machine, then you need to put money. Because, hey, you can't be giving free. But I ask you the next question. And you really think about this before you answer me. Do you need money to do Kangen? Yes or no? Why for yes and for no? Do you need money to do Kangen? Jeffrey says no. Charger says yes. Yes. Irene says no. No. Yes. Wow, this one is tug of war. Tug of war. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Yes. Oh, how many more say yes? Okay. Yes, Martin, yes. Okay. Now listen, this is where I made my mistake 11 years ago. And some of y'all probably also made the same mistake. When I started 11 years ago, because the machine is so expensive, about $4,000, I was looking for rich people to buy the machine. Can I ask you a question? Rich people want to do the business or only want to buy the machine? Buy the machine. They don't do. Even they want to make money, they don't want to do. Gary, you can call my people. Then I realized it is only the lower group of people. I won't say they are living on the street, but the lower group of people that are hungry that will do the business. Now, these hungry people sometimes they don't have money. Actually, it's not they don't have money. I don't believe people don't have money one. Because if their family member is dying in the hospital and the doctor asks them to raise $30,000, they will find a way whether they are poor or not. And the doctors don't care. Okay? So I don't believe people have no money one. It's a matter of thinking where to get the money one. So most of these so-called people who are hungry, they somehow lack this. It's not like anytime they can just go to the ATM and pull out 4,000 and pay you. No, they don't have that luxury. But I realized one thing, they're hungry. Do you know that in my team, I got somebody in the Philippines who goes from Tokure, and if those of y'all who are so new today, you don't know what is Tokure, you can always talk to your sponsor or the person who introduced you to this stock. Tokure means you can actually join Energic without paying a single cent, but you bring somebody to buy a machine and yet you get a commission from it. It's called a Good Samaritan program. I got somebody in my group because he started off, when he started Kangen, he was only making 150 US dollar. I did an interview with him a few weeks back. 150 US dollars a month. How is he going to afford a $4,000 machine, let alone a 5,000 K8? So he came in as a Tokure. Today, he is a 682-3. He lives in a duplex condo, drives nice cars, wear Rolex watches. Guys, what I'm trying to tell you, you need money to buy Kangen. You don't need a money to do Kangen. Okay? So you must understand. Remember, look for MLM people. Some of the MLM people are dead broke. Can you imagine? Would you, okay, just think about this. Those of you who know JV story, if you are basing on who are the rich people I should look for, you will have missed out JV. Correct or not? Correct or not? Yes. You would have missed out Romy. Romy was already about to be an ice cream truck driver because his son Jason asked him to drive an ice cream truck. He asked him, why you say that? He said, Dad, you are that poor, go and drive a truck. He said, no, that is not poor. That is broke currently. But broke and poor is different. Poor is forever. Broke is only temporary. Tomorrow I'll be rich, and Romy is rich today. You see that? Would you have approached Cynthia? Maybe Cynthia is also full of debt. So a lot of people that I got on board in the beginning don't have money. Today they are rich because of Kangen. You must understand, rich people, or not necessarily rich, people who have their businesses, people who are doing okay, people who have so many things going. Not that they don't want to do Kangen, they have other priority. But people who are desperate, people who needs money, they are hungry, or they are looking for something, they want to do. Okay? So now, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Again, right hand, now you put to left hand. If Kangen no need money to do it, now I ask you one very simple question. Do you have unlimited prospect now? Ding, ding. No more objection, one. Hello, what objection? No more objection, one. Now it's 3 or 0. What objection some more you tell me? $1 also no need, no. I just want you to do Kangen. Of course, best is you have the machine. So in my case now, we also got very smart way to get people to have machine one. We don't have to worry one. So if the person really want to do, he will find a way. And even worst come to worst in Kangen. In Kangen, worst come. That's why I already told you already, what is the heart of Mr. Oshiro? If Mr. Oshiro only want to sell Kangen machine, no such thing as Tokure. Hello? Do you get what I'm trying to say? If his whole idea is to sell machine, no such thing as Tokure. He want you to take his opportunity, help the poor to become rich. That's all he wanted, you know. That's all he wanted. So remember this. Okay, there is so to answer my brother Faraj Malay, you don't necessarily need to put amount. Or if you want to put some small amount, you don't go and put there 5,000, nobody will respond to you. Okay, do you understand? Because we must understand the mindset. You see, MLM people, let me tell you, you cut my hand, It's not blood come out, it's MLM come out. So MLM people is a very different breed of people. MLM people think very differently. We like easy things. We don't like hard things. That's why once you talk about all these demo, super hertz, terahertz, then you talk until the water is full. So the atoms and the molecule, I tell you, all MLM people run far. They won't want to see all this. The best is you say the thing you drink already, you look 20 years younger. That's all. That's all I want to hear. Oh, okay, how to make money, That's it. That's the MLM thinking, okay? So MLM people, they always, when they look at something very high, when they see something high, let's say you put $5,000 there, Faraj, they will say, wow, so expensive. I think I cannot go in. If I cannot go in, my friends also cannot go in. I think this is not for me. Can you see that? So you must put something where they can say, hey, this is so easy. Everybody will want. I think I want. My friends will want. Okay, we all do this together. So you, as far as the price, you can put something low. Maybe you put $2. And really, when he asks, hey, it's 5,000, why you say $2? Oh, you know what? It's $2 a day. It's creative marketing, But most important, attract them, show them the money. And let me tell you this, even the poorest of poor will find money to do a project if the project can make him money. That's how people like Jack Ma started. You think Jack Ma got all the money to do Alibaba? No. But he knows he can be a billionaire. So he need to find ways to raise the money. He go and find ways. So if somebody need to go and beg, borrow and steal 5,000, he will go and do it. You must show him the money. Again, ask yourself this. Every time you talk about Kangen, so a lot of people tell me, Gary, you tell me every day talk about Kangen. Why I don't have your result? I say very simple. What are you talking? Are you showing the circles? Are you showing the circles? No. Are you showing the freedom? No. Are you showing the passive income? No. Hey, what are you showing? Oh, I show them the microcluster antioxidant. You got a customer lah. Then now to have passive income. So you must understand this, all right? Okay. So let's go to our session today, which is going to blow your mind. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. The power of storytelling. How many of y'all love to hear story? How many of y'all love to hear story? Oh, I can see Jeffrey, Catherine, Rajiv likes story? Good, yes. Lina likes story? Yes. You see, I give you all a tip, guys. I give you all a real good tip. I've never given this tip before, but I want to tell you all this tip. Okay? If you all make it, if you one day you all make your millions, you make your passive income, your freedom, just buy me a nice meal. I'm okay. Okay? I'm already very financially rewarded by my big boss already. You don't have to give me money. Just buy me a nice meal. You know I love to eat, so buy me a nice meal. If you can, now with YouTube so available, you go and listen to all the Amway stories. You know Amway? Maybe Jeffrey, you can type the word Amway. I know some of you are so new to network marketing. You probably never even heard of Amway. Why? I'm not asking you to go and jump ship and do Amway. No, that's the last place I want you to go. Trust me, anyway you go to Amway also you die one. If you can't do Kangen, Amway worse. 100,000 million times worse than Kangen. Okay, so I'm not asking you to do Kangen, but why I point you to Amway is because Amway has one of the biggest collection of success stories. Go and listen. And their success story, listen. Hey, I know you also tell me, you say, hey Gary, no need Amway, we also got. Yeah, so I say, what's your success story? Oh, I drink Kangen now, my kidney no more pain. I drink Kangen now, my gout gone. I drink Kangen now, I can wake up. Hey, hello, I'm not talking that success story lah. I'm talking about money, freedom, lifestyle, travel business class. Last time no food to eat. Last time sell durian. Now got 3 Rolls Royce in the garage. I'm talking about that kind of success story. You remember, you want to bring builders, you must talk that kind of success story. You want to sell machine, then you talk about kidney stone cannot go to toilet Cheret beret lah, those things, okay? And cheret beret means diarrhea. Okay, so lately for certain reason, I am looking at a lot of Amway videos. Number one, it gives me a lot of inspiration. Number two, their stories are amazing, amazing. And the best is those people when they tell their story is not in a seminar room. It's in a stadium. You know what's the stadium? 25,000 people in that place. Do you believe one day, Lina Liu, you will also be talking in front of 25,000 in a stadium? I don't know about you, but I believe you will. I can see it. I can see you talking in front of 25,000. You can. Why not? If I can, you can. Okay? So go and see what these people talk about. Get inspired. You know, sometimes when we listen long enough, their story become our story. Their result, not only their story, listen, their result become our result. See, I was a young kid going nowhere, don't know what to do with my life many years ago. But I always look up at my mentor. He was my first mentor, my uncle. And I keep looking at him, listening to his story. I try to talk like him. I even stand like him. I act like him. I talk like him. Today, I got all the result that he has, and I have it now, and more. So I'm telling you this, serious, all this work, but you need to have a story, the power of storytelling. All right. Now everyone has a story to tell. Now you see, guys, of course, today a lot of y'all admire my book. A lot of y'all, wow, Gary has a book. Wow, Gary is an author. I don't know, but lately I feel so nice being an author because suddenly my status elevated to another level. Everywhere I go, I become like a celebrity, especially when I'm signing a book and all that. I mean, it's nice, but do you know, guys, every one of y'all has a book in your head that has never come out yet. Do you know that? Every one of y'all have a story to tell. I'm very sure Kuniko has a story, Lina has a story, Irene has a story, Rajiv has a story, Faraj has a story, Martin has a story. All of you has a story. Question: Have you really take a time? You see, we are so into talking about Kangen, talking about Energic, talking about so many other things. Hello. Why are you not talking about yourself? People are going to join you. People are not. Yeah, of course, people will buy Kangen machine, join the Energic business, but ultimately they join you. So you have to see yourself as an up and coming superstar. And now with the best and cheapest, no need to pay money, Facebook, YouTube, you can have many ways to brand yourself. I tell you, I always like to joke, I said, whether a person got knowledge or not doesn't matter. The moment he say he's an author, automatically people perceive he got knowledge or not. Do you realize that? When you have a book, people automatically think you are a professor, you are a doctor, you are a PhD, you are some wow like that. That's what's happening to me. Whether I got, of course, in my case, I really got skill I got knowledge but a lot of people don't have they just maybe find some quotes here and there and all that, put inside and put their name there, and then they say, I'm a published author, and everybody thinks that they are celebrity. Brand yourself, have a story. Everyone has a story to tell. And that's a very good saying. Facts tell, but stories sell. So you want people to join you. Then again, a lot of people say, I tell stories. I tell a lot of stories. I say, what stories you tell? They tell a lot of product stories. Again, nothing wrong. I also tell a lot of product stories. But product stories, if you only tell, listen now. If you only tell product stories, you will end up with users. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? You will end up with users. So, why storytelling is so powerful? It works because people love hearing about characters who face and overcome challenges. Same lah, all the movies that you watch, Star Wars lah, all the movies lah, the characters start off very down, very poor, then got abused, then try to come up down some more, got cheated, this, that, oh, bankruptcy, oh, so, and finally, wow, superstar. Everybody likes this type of story. We call it the hero's journey, right? Question. Do you have a hero's journey to share? I'm very sure you have one. There are 44 people here. I'm very sure all 44 of you have a story to tell. Okay, you don't need to bluff your story. You don't need to cheat your story. You have a story to tell. Okay, and you know what's the best part? Telling your stories and stories of others. You can even share my stories, Cynthia's stories, anybody's stories. It humanizes your selling and makes connections with prospect more meaningful and productive. In other words, okay, you want people to join you. You want people to follow you. You want people to go after their dreams. You have to tell them a perfect story so that they can relate to you. You are not just here to sell a product, you know. You know, I always tell people selling a product to me is one of the easiest. Show a demo, sell. Show a demo, sell. Show a demo, sell. But when you want people to follow you, attend courses, read the books that you read, follow you like a mirror, and then do whatever you tell them to do, you must have a human connection inside there. Not easy, guys, I'm telling you. Through my 30 years of doing this business, not easy. But is it worth it? Very worth it. But not easy. You have to perfect this art, okay? And that makes sales pitch more engaging for both you and your prospect. You like to tell story, like for example, if I were to find, let me see, let's say, Louis Chow. Wow, I can see Louis Chow here. Let's say I say, Louis Chow, let's just say, if I give a question, hey, Louis Chow, you know, I know there's one lady, old lady, only 78 years old, she lives just down your road. I know you stay in Sea Park area there. She just lives down your road, 78 years old. I was told, 5 years ago, because of, 2 years ago, because of the COVID, she lose everything, you know, the children also kick her out of the house. I heard, just after 6 months only now, I heard she bought a brand new house, you know. She doing this thing, I don't know what is it, it's really powerful one. Would you want to check it out? Louis, can I ask you a question? What do you think your response will be?
Yes.
You will want to know more, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Whether you join or no join, not important.
Yes.
Because join, no join, that one is depending on the presenter, then how you analyze, what is the thing. But you are curious. Wow. And you know what's the best part when I approach this way? Can you see my entire approach? Was I trying to sell a product or was I trying to get the person to do a business? What do you think? Do a business, right? It wasn't even trying to pitch to sell a product. So you must understand the entire approach of a passive income bootcamp mindset is the first approach. You must make it right. And people buy or join you because of emotional reasons. Guys, have you ever realized that you buy things most of the time because of emotional reasons? I don't know about you, but I bought so many things. Wow. I was just joking with Jeffrey that day. For no reason, I bought 12 bottles of Japanese whiskey. Can you imagine, guys? I mean, I also like a bit, I don't know, I was charmed or what, but it wasn't a charm, I know. I bought 12 bottles of Japanese whiskey. I'm not an alcohol drinking person, guys. I just bought it just because, number one, I was told that the whiskey appreciate. There's a very limited edition. I bought, and then after I bought back, my wife asked me, he said, hey, darling, you okay? You don't drink? Why you bought all this? And yeah. Why did I buy all this? And I don't need to buy so many if I don't want, right? But a lot of time, do you realize that people buy because of emotional reasons? Story is the emotional connection. Write down in your notepad there. Story is your emotional connection for them to buy. If you keep on doing the demo and the talking all the technical thing, you cannot. It's like you are hitting a nail on a wall. You can't go in. You want to get them to buy your idea, to join you, to talk about freedom, to look into their dream, to give up a few hours every day of their Netflix time to join you. You need to hit them emotionally. that can only work if you tell a powerful story. And you continue on doing the storytelling. I tell you, that's the reason why a lot of people join and got excited and started to build their network marketing business during an event, especially a big event where you have all these people going up on stage taking checks, people telling about, wow, you know, I was at the verge of committing suicide already, and then somebody passed me the form, I signed the form, and then now I got 2 Rolls Royce in my house, you know. People, when they hear this kind of thing, that's where the emotional connection comes. That's where they start to say yes. That's where they start to take action, and that's where the result comes. So guys, seriously, work on this part. Forget about all the demo thing. Just play video for people to see enough already. Focus on all this that will give you passive income. It will get you builders. All right. Now, I have perfected the art of storytelling. Most of y'all know, if y'all have seen me in interviews, after interviews, you can see so many people have been interviewing me through the years. Every time my story is the same one, always the same. So how do I craft my story? Is very simple. So I always have the beginning. So a story must have these 4 parts. Of course, there are many people with many ways, but this is Gary Gan way lah. That's why I'm going to share with you. Okay, it must have a beginning. So what's your beginning? Okay, then your story cannot be like this one. You know, your story. Listen, your story cannot be like this. Oh, I just wake up from bed, then I go to a coffee shop, I joined this company called Kangen, and I don't know what I did, then my Rolls Royce come already. Voila, you tell this kind of story, nobody join you. You know why? You are a scammer. Nobody join that kind of story, so your story must be dramatic lah. That's why a dramatic story always sells one. You see, Maverick. You see the movie Maverick. Lately, always talk about Tom Cruise. You see Star Wars lah. You see Indiana Jones lah. All got it's the same hero's journey one. Same. So it must have the beginning, the struggle, the pain, the suffering, the hardship. What struggle you go to? It doesn't have to be a money struggle. Not everybody have to say that, oh, I have no money to eat, and then suddenly somebody, not like that. Some pain, some suffering could be relationship, no time for their family. Some can be, oh, I'm making a lot of money, but the more money I make, I don't have time for my family. My children and my relationship are so far away. These are all the struggle. Okay, and then of course the discovery. That's where you discover. Okay, so somebody introduced you to Kangen, somebody told you about this amazing business, it's life change, and then you look at the person, wow, like that also can, or wow, standard 2 also can make it, or I think I can do it better, you know, the discovery. And finally, after all the hardship, after you discover hardship, learning, all the process, finally, the success. All right, so this is a structured, you have to work on it, guys. Again, after this, Jeffrey will tell you your homework. There's a homework for this part. Okay? You must do this. If you don't do this, as I told you already, then better you take the exit door. Okay? Because if you don't do any of this, no point now. Guys, seriously, you're wasting your time. Number one, you already waste your money. You paid me $12. Then you waste your time some more. What for? So you really do it. Do it really seriously. Take a paper, take a notepad, craft out your story, and you call it My Story. Okay, my story, the story of Catherine So, the story of Lina Liu, the story of Farhaj Malik, you know, craft your story. And you can use this over and over again. Because sooner or later, guys, remember, all 44 of y'all, and I'm saying this not for the fun of it, I'm saying it for the fact of it. All 44 of y'all will be the champions of champions in your own right. People are going to interview you every time from now on. So might as well you have this story so that you got a perfect Cinderella story to tell. All right, so craft this story seriously. So the best is to tell you my story. Okay, so I give you an idea of how I always talk. You see, every time there's an interview, I crafted and I always tell the same story. So my story. So the beginning, basically, I grew up in a very average family. So I left school at 19 years old, worked for $450 a month. Okay, and there was a time when Malaysia the world doesn't have internet, so you cannot do any other business. So when you are so young, you come out from school, everybody is going college, university. The only dream you have is probably end up as a bank manager or bank teller lah. You know what else do you have? Nothing, no knowledge, no education, no paper ma. So, but I've always wanted to be wealthy and have uncommon freedom. Why? Because when I was very young, at the age of 12 or 17, I already saw a success story in my mentor, my uncle. So I've always wanted to be a very wealthy person with uncommon freedom. And because he made it from nothing, it gave me hope that I can also do it. It was like somebody has done it. It's just like, you know, the 4-minute mile, Roger Bannister. Everybody said, hey, it has been done by somebody. It's possible. Okay. Matter of time, I'll do it. You know, so I saw that. So I joined many network marketing, but didn't make it. Seriously, I've been involved with the right ones, the wrong ones, the scam ones, the crazy ones, you know, but I didn't make it lah, you know. But it was really a good experience because all those experiences gave me a lot of knowledge, a lot of skill, a lot of experience. And I was really very, very hungry for success. I was hungry because I wanted to give a very good life to my family. Okay, I came from nothing, as I told you, nothing much. My family loved us, my parents love us, but financially we were not given that much. So I wanted to give a very good life for my family. That's why I was very hungry for success. And the good thing is I found a mentor to mentor me, who is willing to take me under his mentorship. And he was a legend in MLM in the 1990s. That's my story. So what's my struggle? So during my struggle days, okay, I worked very hard with no success. Trust me, I've done crazy things. I've really done really crazy things just to get success. But nothing comes near to me. I lost a lot of money due to bad business decision. Okay, some people told me to invest this, I invest, gone. Some people tell me to put this, put that, put this, put that, also gone. You know? And then my rock bottom time was when my car was nearly repossessed. Can you imagine? And it wasn't even a very expensive car. It was just a Malaysian-made local Proton car. And it was about to be repossessed. Two repossessors came to my uncle's house, which I was staying with him at that time, trying to take the car. I was so down, you know, I was begging to them, please don't take my car. You know, if you take my car, I got nothing else. How am I going to do anything? You know, luckily, you know, things were settled, you know. And that was one of my lowest moments. I was just thinking, you know, I want to be a millionaire, but I can't even afford to pay my car, you know. What's going on, you know? And some days I don't have even enough money for food and petrol. So I got a certain income that comes to me. I don't know whether I should go and buy food or put petrol. I was into that situation. Really struggling now, you know. Nothing near to. That's why I said I've been so blessed today that if today you look at my life, you won't imagine I used to have that kind of life before. Okay, so I was even afraid to get married because I may not be able to afford for dinner. Seriously, I can see a lot of Chinese here. I'm very sure you know the Chinese custom. You got no money, wait, don't marry my daughter, okay? What, man? No money, you want to marry my daughter? Think far lah. You know, I was, yeah, I mean, so thinking so much in all this lah, you know. And I lost so many friendships due to wrong way of doing business. Because I was annoying people, I was harassing people, I was doing the business the wrong way. I lose so many friends. Some friends even deleted me from their phone book. Hey, and then the best, those days no Facebook luckily, or not even worse. But of course they message to all their friends, SMS, they say, hey, when Gary called, don't answer, he want to bring you into his MLM business. Walao, all my friends gone, you know. So wrong way lah. I was trying to harass them, cheat them for money, whatever, you know. So that was my struggle. And my discovery was, I found Enedging in April 2011. Guess what? It's such an amazing company, superb product, fantastic business plan. It's a business that everybody can do. I don't need to have high qualification, I can do. I don't need to have high investment capital, I can do. I don't need to have a specialized skill, I can do. So I found, wow, such an amazing opportunity, why not? So I put everything that I practiced through the years into this business. And I started to connect back with all the networkers that I have, the contacts that I have, and I went all out massive action for 3 years straight, for 3 straight years. success follows. Okay, but you must understand, guys. That was April 2011 in Imagic. But what you have not seen is my another 20 years. Okay, my another 18 or 20 years of no results that I have built up my kung fu lah, my skills, you know. So remember, at the end of these four things, the beginning, the struggle, the discovery, and your success. At the end of it, you must have a conclusion. That's why I always tell people, your story, you must have a conclusion. Just like you watch any movie, you must have a conclusion. Have you ever been to a movie, which I've been, then the movie ended, you're like sitting there, have you been into a movie like that? Like the movie ended already, like you, Hey, how can the movie end like that? Have you been in? Yes. Give me a why if you have been in a movie like that. Like the movie ended like you are hanging in the loose like that, you know. So even the Hollywood directors make those mistakes. So you don't make that mistake, you know. So make sure you have a final message. So after you tell all this story already, so you want, because your whole idea telling story is not to entertain people. Hey guys, this is one story you tell not to entertain people, okay? I'm not telling you my story to entertain you. I'm telling you my story to recruit you, to sponsor you. I want you to join me. Do you understand? So your final message to your story, you need to put something like, if I can do it, so can you, Lina. Come on, if I'm a high school graduate, I can do it, so can you. You know, come, let's do it together. If I knew, then you said, you know what, Kuniko, if I knew about this earlier, you are so lucky. I said, Kuniko, you are so lucky. If I knew about this earlier, I would have much more better results. I strongly encourage you, Kuniko-san, really take action now, seriously. You know, if I knew about this, I'd done it today, probably instead of 2 Lamborghini, I will have 10 more Lamborghinis. Wow, you know, people, wow, excited. Now, if I can show you the way, Rajiv, if I can show you the way, if you are also looking, okay, if I can show you the way and you are also looking, why not come, let's do it together, Rajiv. You know, India is such a big market. What are you waiting for? Can you imagine your best friend is going to be a 682-10? Why your best friend should be under Sensia? Under you! Wow! You get so excited, you know. Let's do it together, me and you. You know, the power, like the late Jim Rohn says, the power of let's do it together. Not you do, I see, or I do, you see. No, let's come, you and me, hand to hand together. We do it together. Wow, people like it. Can you think? And then I like the last one. You know, this sometimes I like to use this because it also depends who you are talking to. Some people have that kind of, some people have that kind of air that to them, wow, you are a low level guy doing network marketing, MLM business, you are so low. There are some people like that. So when sometimes I meet this type of people, I also don't want to conflict with them. I also don't want to brush them off. So usually I'll just go and tell them and say, hey, can you think of someone who is also looking for this? But when I make that statement, I have to make one statement before this, guys. I have to tell them, my business, I make $10 million in the last 5 years. Can you think of someone who is also looking for this? You know what's going on in their head and their heart? Hey, why Gary never offering this opportunity to me? So I'm using a psychology manner to get them to say yes to me. They may even end up calling me and, Gary, hey, I'm just wondering, do you think I am qualified to be your partner? Oh, I tell you, yeah. But you must portray them a big picture. That's one of the reasons why I'm very successful in building overseas market, because I'm not really good at doing demo. I'd be very frank to you. My demo is just normal, but I'm really good in painting them a picture. I'm really good at selling them the dream that they believe in me and they go for it. That's why Cambodia have 3682-3 without an office there until today. That's my specialty. You need to work on that. It's not very difficult to develop skill. Just paint them the picture. show them where they can be if they come with us, with you. You know, how far their life will be, how their life will change, how their children's life will change. Show them this. It is very powerful. All right. So build your story, guys. Seriously, build your story. Have a beginning. Structure it. Take your notepad out, structure, start writing. Okay, your beginning, your struggle, your discovery, your success. Again, guys, I know all of y'all have very good Kangen water story. Again, that's your right hand side. Kangen water story is your right hand. I want you to put your right hand behind and start using your left hand. Okay, your left hand is your Kangen business story. Now, many people will tell me, sorry, Gary, I don't have my own stories to tell. No problem lah. You know, that's the beauty of Kangen or network marketing. You can use other people's story. But I'm going to teach you something, guys. I'm going to teach you a trick. How many of y'all want to know this one particular trick which I taught to a lot of my students, and all of them got big aha moment, and it helps them to bring builders in? How many of y'all want? Give me a show of hands. How many of y'all want to know this trick? Y'all really want, Okay. But if y'all really want, I need y'all to do one thing for me. You must be very honest with me, man. Okay, must be very honest, Now, let's just say if I were to pick, Catherine. Since Catherine, I like Catherine because Catherine husband always give me Kangen water when I'm in Phuket. I hope he can still give me Kangen water when I go Phuket. Is it Phuket or go somewhere? Phuket. Okay, Catherine, can I ask you a question, Catherine? You can unmute yourself. We can do this. Because this is one particular tip that nobody talks about, but it's so powerful, you can use it for all your team members. Okay, you can use this for all your team members. Okay, let me just stop share here first. Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Gary.
Okay, Catherine, how are you? Had a good lunch now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Catherine, can I ask you a question? How many years have you been with Kangen?
Officially for buying the machine 9 years ago.
9 years.
Yeah.
Actually doing it? Actually doing the business?
5 years. And then at the part-time basis, but full heart.
5 years. Okay, 5 years. Okay, good. If you don't mind me asking, your rank today is?
682.
Okay, 682. Very good. Okay. Now, if you don't mind me asking another personal question, and don't worry, I am not from IRS. I'm not from your Internal Revenue Board, or Okay, so and don't worry, I'm not here to borrow money also. If you don't mind, in the last 5 years that you have been in Kangen, or the last 9, your entire time in Kangen, how much money have you accumulated from day 1 until today? Don't mind me asking.
Yes.
Just an estimate.
500 to 600,000 Sing.
Okay. Wow. Now I'm going to tell you something. It will blow your mind away. 600,000 divide. Let's just say we take it as 9 years including the years that you sleep the extra 4 years that you sleep. We take it for 9. Oh.
Yeah.
You know that is 66,000 Sing a year. Divide 12. Okay. You are making about 5,555. So about 5,600. Guys, a lot of people ask me, Gary, how do you get business builder? How do you get people to look into your business? How do you sell business? How do you make passive income? Very simple, I already told you already. You want people to buy your machine, you do demo. You want people to do your business, you talk money. So in Catherine's case, it's very simple. She already told you, 5 years, do part-time, make 600,000 Sing dollar. If it's 5 years, if 9 years is 5,005. 60 months. Divide 5. Divide 12. That means 10,000 a month if based on 5 years. Listen, my pitch will be, hello, Catherine. Hey, Katrina, you know what? I must stop with assignment. Cannot be like that one. Cannot be like that. Hello, Katrina. Hey, I got a business. You interested? Pay you 10,000 a month. Like that. Forget lah. Forget it lah. You talk like that. Even Mahathir also don't want to join you. Lee Kuan Yew also don't want to join you. You understand or not? So again, you must talk with a bit of excitement. I know not everybody talk like me lah, so excited lah. Gary always Mr. Excited lah. Okay, but you might have excitement. So like Catherine in your case, hey, you know what, Raymond, you know what, you know Raymond, would you be open for a business opportunity? Part-time money. 1 month make 10,000 Sing dollar. You interested? Okay, morning you call one, afternoon you call one, at night you call one, 3 people only. You call every day you call for 1 month. 3 times 30 is what, about 100 people. One person say yes to you, and that one person is Gary Gan. Enough already lor. Ayo, hello. You understand what I'm trying to say or not? Better than you say, hey, you know the water, kidney stone come out lah, then the cancer gone lah. Ayo, then people buy already also don't do. What for? So again, guys, it doesn't matter whether it's Catherine or any of you here. You do one thing for yourself. You take all the income that you have made through the years that you do Kangen, you divide it by the number of months you have been in Kangen. You'll be shocked. Some of you make a lot of money, I tell you. I got one lady better still. I don't know if she's here or not. Yeah. She's from Australia. So I was talking to her while I was going for my evening walk. I was talking to her. Then I said, hey, by the way, Madeline, how long have you been in Kangen? She said, in Kangen about 4 years. I said, oh, okay, 4 years. How much you make in Kangen? Oh, no lah, Kangen I make very little, very little. Wow. Okay lah, so little. Okay, so little. How much? She told me she make 170,000 Aussie dollar in the last 4 years. 4 years or 3 years, I forgot. 170,000 Aussie dollars times, let's say 4 years. 170,000 divide 4. So average is 42,000 divide 12. So an average, you see, guys, that's why I want to tell you all this. If it's passive income, if your income comes in passive income, can I ask you all a question, Rajiv? If you make extra 1,000 US dollar passive income, good money or not? Good money, give me thumbs up. Very good one. If it's part-time income, extra 1,000 US, good or not? Very good one. You see? So you must understand. That's why you need to craft your story. You need to craft your story and to tell the right story so that you catch the right fish. Okay, so when you tell this type of story, you know what kind of fish you will catch? You will catch the fish that want to do your business. They are not just only want to be a graduate of Kangen Water Academy. Do you understand or not? They want to do your Kangen business and make good income, to have freedom, lifestyle, and one day have all the great life like every one of us. Okay? So do the other way. Okay, this is another way. So one, you use other people's story. Two, if you already in Kangen for some time, you already got income, start talking about your income story. Okay, call your people. Some of you, actually, guys, seriously, I just want to say this. Some of you already have your Sam Sias, Gary Gan, Cynthia Briganti, Romy Badera, JV in your group. Some of you already have it. You know why you don't know? Because you are always telling them about product. That's why they don't see business. They buy a machine from you, but they do MLM business with other people. Do you get what I'm trying to tell you? There are a lot like this. I got some leaders who says they have a Usana top leaders in their group. Then I say, hey, Usana, why they are not doing Kangen? Oh, they only want to buy machine because I only tell them machine, they like the water. Why you don't do Kangen? Oh, Kangen no passive income. Hey, how can Kangen no passive income? You don't know what to tell them. That's your fault, not their fault. So remember, you want people to join you, especially MLM people, you must talk to them about this. So one is get other people's story. One is to take your own income and craft it to your own story. To be very frank, Catherine, the income that you make, even based on if 5 years is 10,000 a month, if based on 9 years is still 5,006 a month, part-time income, that is really, really good. Oh, you know, Sing dollar 5,000 times 3, 15,000 is nearly a CEO income in Malaysia. You do part-time. Oh. That is the story you want to tell people. You know, some more part-time. Tell you, hey, you want a part-time, pay you 10,000 a month. Huh? Part-time 10,000? What kind of part-time is that? Oh, people want to join. And they come in not to buy a machine, they come in to do the business. Then you have passive income. You got people building. And the third one is do a three-way call. Okay, do a three-way call. Sorry. Okay. Are you all still seeing all this?
We cannot see your slide.
Oh, can't see my slide.
You'll be off.
Okay. Guys, are y'all getting value so far? Good. Y'all like all this? A lot of people don't talk about this in Kangen especially. That's the reason why I want you all to listen to those Amway stories, because those are really, that's why I always tell people, I said, if you only had done, okay, how many of y'all here are has many years of experience in MLM business? Any one of y'all? Any one of y'all have a lot of experience in MLM business before? Oh, thank you. Wow. So all of y'all giving me all the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Okay, anyway, if those of y'all who have done MLM business like I have done before, like I've done the Amway, the Usana, and the Shackley, and all the home, what do you call that? Home consumable product, skincare, and all that. You will know nothing come close to Kangen. I'm telling you. Not that I'm doing Kangen, but I've seen all the plans out there. Nothing close to it. So if those people can really achieve high ranks in those and make millions, you really want to hear their story, because their journey is very difficult to reach. I'm telling you, for them to make 1 million is like us in Kangen, the effort make $5,000 only. They have to, then they are making, to make 1 million is like us make 5,000, the effort. I'm telling you, if you have never done those type of business, you can try if you can next time. But you already in Kangen, you got the best. Don't bother about the rest. You listen to me enough for it. Very tough business. So if you listen to their story, you'll be inspired all the time. All the time. I always listen to them. I get very inspired. Okay? So, before I forget, do a three-way call with your sponsor, upline leader. Simple is this. Guys, again, the beauty of network marketing is you get leverage. Okay? Leverage. What's a leverage? You don't have that power. Your upline got the power. You leverage on your upline's power to talk to your prospect. That is called leverage. After this session, we got one more session. I teach you how to use the leverage system to bring in a business builder. So, because many people will ask me the same question, Gary, I don't have the checks to show. I don't have the cars to show, the house to show. Yeah, you must understand, guys, again, a lot of people ask me this question, Gary, I got no result to show. How to tell? Hey, hello, nobody born as a baby can run. You also have to take time to slowly walk, and then slowly only you can run, right? So if your friends or prospect always like to ask, you always meet people always like to ask you this question. Hey, Irene, wow, you say Kangen so good, how much you make? If you really have not made a single cent yet, okay, you have to tell the person the truth. You don't go and bluff. You say, oh, I already make million, then it's bluffing. You tell the person, you say, hey, I am starting my journey, okay? I haven't made much money, or I haven't made any money yet. But I guarantee you this. If today you come with me, we work on this together, you and me will see this big income. You tell them that. Then the guy will want to join you. I know there are a lot of people. You make money first. You make money there only, I join you, also got one. So these are the people I want to tell you. You take their name card or take their contact, put in your pocket, KIV. I share with you a very true real life story. 11 years ago when I started, one of the person I approached is my schoolmate. His name is Brian. Jeffrey also know, he laughing already. This fat guy, really fat, he looks like a sumo wrestler, really fat guy, is my schoolmate, And this guy very vulgar one, every word that come out from his mouth, if it's not F, it's the T, T and F, all the bad words will keep coming. That vulgar guy, but he's a nice guy, like teddy bear, his heart is very nice guy. So he's my schoolmate, so I approached him for Kangen. Wow, I tell you, the impression, the expression that he gave me, wow. If I'm not strong-willed, I would have probably broke down and cried. Wow, he literally scolded me, calling me a scam, calling me why I'm cheating people, this is not right, I'm a good person, I should not do all this, I cheat people. Wow, and with all the bad words that he threw to me, do you think I care? I don't care. I know what I want, I know the clarity, I know the whole thing. So that was 2011. I spoke to him. He said, no, wow, treat me so bad. So I don't care about him, but he's my friend on Facebook. So friend on Facebook. So 2011, 2012, 2013, wow, every year he see my life, wow, growing. And his life is going down, his business is not doing well, wow, his life is terrible, money is problem. Then every day he see me, wow, wow, Gary Gunn, wow, everywhere. One day he cannot take it already, he call me. Hey bro, I said, hey bro, wow, long time no see, how are you? He said, first thing he told me, he says, Gary, I just want to say sorry. I said, hey, why sorry? Because I totally also forgot about it. He said, hey, I'm very sorry. Ayo, that day I shouldn't have treated you so bad. I said, what is it? Hey, I forgot bro, forget about it I also forgot already. Say, ayo, bro, if I knew that day, I should have joined you, Can you imagine? If I knew that day, I should have joined you. If I join you today, I'm like you, bro. I said, hey, it's okay, no worries, bro. Never too late. Then he joined me, On that day, after, I think 5 years later, he joined me. So remember, guys, what you want to do is, when you are new, you don't have results to show. That's the beauty of MLM. You got uplines. Please do not abuse your upline to do water demo or fix machine. Cantonese said, "Tai choi xiu yong," means big skill, big resources you use to do janitor work. Hello, don't do that. Use your upline to show the income. Wow, I tell you, your people will be impressed. Your people will join you. When you are new or you don't have much income, show some big income. People will join you. Okay? I know it's not in some Western countries, maybe like Kuniko-san or Lina's place, cannot show income claim. I'm not asking you to post your income on Facebook or to talk in front of 20,000, show your income. No. One-to-one, okay, you just show them, hey, see, my 6 months track record. What do you think? Shall we do this together? I think you got a lot of network, you got potential, let's do it. I'm telling you, in all network marketing mindset, they want to see this kind of thing. Product, okay, enough already. No need, I don't need a product that can fly to the moon. I don't need. Product, okay already. Show me the money. Show me the money. Okay? You want passive income? This is the way. Remember, right hand, now put behind, use your left hand. Now, guys, so much of me talking, I need a break to drink water already. Time for you to tell your story. Okay, so I'm going to hand the session over to Jeffrey. He's going to have you all to do your own session so that you can also have a little bit of an opportunity to craft and tell your story. All right, guys, so with this, over to you, Jeffrey. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, guys. Just let me readjust the spotlight. Right, guys, so you guys have been listening to how Gary been telling you how to craft your own story. So right now we're going to break you guys to breakout room. And not only that, after the breakout room, we have an announcement for you. Like, remember what Gary said? We have the homework for you today. And the homework comes with a very good reward, guys. Okay, guys, the breakout room, I'm going to split you guys to a certain amount of participants in the room. So you guys take your role, you volunteer yourself to share your story, to share your struggle, and to share your breakthrough. Okay, so the breakout room will be 10 minutes. So as quickly as possible, one person is entitled to 2 minutes. So share your story to everyone in the room. All right. I'm going to do the breakout right now. Give me 1 second. Okay. So the rooms are already open. So make sure you head inside the room right now and share what had you learned on this session and how can you craft your own story and share with the participant here right now. Okay, I'll see you guys in 10 minutes.